All right, so today we're going to talk about Sky Patrol, and there are 6 figures that were released in this line on these style cards in 1989. I'm going to actually do something different and go through all 6 at one time because my set is all 85 and it pretty much matches. So for consistency purposes, that's what we're going to do. The interesting thing here is that Sky Patrol is more well known as the vehicles that were released. They were kind of redecorated, repainted, earlier G.I. Joe vehicles, and they had this like chrome look to them, which if you watch some of my other videos on the Sky Patrols, you're gonna see them. So you might have a shark that's now a chromed out, you're gonna have a Night Raven chromed out. There's a bunch of, interestingly, Sky Patrol, they also have the Havoc done, although there is like a flying part of the Havoc, and there's oh man, Skyhawk, some chromed out vehicles. Anyway, they also had these 6 figure line here, and the first one that we see here is Drop Zone. So this is the one that's been circulating, and you're gonna take a look at him. Even though the cards had this kind of different look to him, the Sky Patrol logo, this one happens to be Altitude. He's also graded in 85. I'll pull this other one off so you can see it. So again, although the Sky Patrol vehicles were all chromed out, the characters more so stuck with, general camo style or their olive green style uniforms. Each one of them came with a parachute that you can use, which was very nice. Move him off. I'm going to show you Static Line. He's the demolitions expert of the team. He at least has like the silver kind of matching with the concept of the line. So his uniform, he's pretty much styling there. Unlike the rest of the guys. I'm pull another one up now. So this one, again, this is graded in 85 by CIS. Your Drop Zone was graded in 85 by AFA, and the Altitude was graded in 85 by CIS. And then we have the Airwave figure. Is he gonna fall on me? Airwave figure, he's balancing there. He's graded in 85 from AFA, so you can check him out. We have a couple more. I'll let that spin. I really want you guys to get an idea of what the card art look like of each of the figures. The backs and the front of them look like. So when you're collecting these, you'll know what you're looking for. So then we're gonna have Skydive. He's got this blue uniform look to him. I'll pull him out of the bag. Make him a little bit easier for you to see. He's kind of kneeling down in the package. So he's got straight 85s across the board. 85 on the card, 85 on the bubble, 85 on the figure. Even though he's crouched down like that, I'll talk about that when it gets back around. Now, I guess he's the Sky Patrol leader of all the people that are in the group. Kind of feel like Airborne is probably really the cool guy of the group here. But yeah, even though he's got his legs bent, they don't really affect the grading of the figure. You do get some collectors that are very particular about how the figure is sitting in the package, and they want them to be standing straight up, basically, more like Altitude over here, where he's facing forward, his hands are down, his legs are positioned in a certain way, ideally as straight as you can. I don't know. It is a little awkward how he's sitting in there, but that doesn't affect how you collect it. As far as I'm concerned, it certainly doesn't affect the value of the figure. And lastly, we're going to have Airborne, which I previously mentioned. This card is graded in 85 by CAS, and he's got a little bit more silver trim on him, just like Static Line. I'm going to show you the back of him. All the cards are pretty much identical. They had the card, released in 1989, so you're going to have the Captain Gridiron, the Topside on there, the Sub-Zero, that whole crew. These cards are all looking the same, and then the figures across the top just have the 6 figures. So this was a little bit of a short line, just kind of some, cool characters that weren't really used prior, which is kind of a nice thing. It wasn't like they were just slapping on used parts to create these characters. So yeah, definitely an interesting line. I feel like these have become more and more popular over the recent years. They really weren't like that highly collectible, but now people are really getting into the Sky Patrol, and they kind of took on a life of their own from a collector standpoint. So again, that's all 6 of them. All 6 of them with graded in 80. Most of them, graded 85. Most of them are graded in 85 all the way across the board or stronger. So, nice little set. And let me know which one you have a favorite to. Let me know if you've used the parachutes in the past to do your figures and how that worked out for you. Even though they have the parachute, they have a parachute pack that comes with the figure as well. So this is a nice card. You get a lot in this when you purchase one of these. Not your standard issue stuff. So really cool subset. Thanks for checking it out. Give me some comments below. Thank you so much.